Hi, I'm Izzy from Flowtoys, and I'm going to show you how to reset your podpoi. If your podpoi doesn't light up at all, even if you press the button or if you plug it into charge, then it's likely that it was exposed to a static discharge and that caused your firmware to crash. And this can happen during an X-ray, either when it's being shipped or maybe at an airport, and it can also happen from your power source when it's charging. Either way, it's really easy to fix. You just need to open up the poi and reset it. So I'll show you how to do that. The first thing you want to do is remove the tri-ring from the tip of the pod. You can just pry it off this way, and that way you can open up the pod and see the capsule inside. And the next thing you'll do is remove the pod from the capsule. The way I do that is I grip the leash really tight like this and just grab the whole pod and pull until it comes out. Next, you need to open your capsule. To do this, remove the stretchy rubber O-ring from the top of the capsule, and then the hard plastic C-ring from the bottom. There might be a staple in the C-ring right here. This is to ensure that you don't accidentally leave the C-ring inside your pod shell when you're removing the capsule. The C-ring is important to make sure that your pod stays together while you're spinning, so make sure when you put it back in that the C-ring is properly installed on the bottom of the capsule. But now that you know about that, you can remove the staple and discard it. So you can use a key or a screwdriver, any other small metal object to just get that staple out. And you can let it go. Next, you can pry off the C-ring with your hands, just like that, and then you can open up the capsule. Now we're going to reset the capsule. So you need to locate the capacitor closest to the battery, that's this small metal block, and then use a key or tweezers or any other small metal object to short it out. And the way that we short it out is to touch the metal object across both of these contacts on the capacitor, which are the silver parts, very quickly. You don't want to do this for too long because it can heat up the wires that go to your battery, but once you do that, you'll see the lights come back on. Make sure it's brief, and the lights will come on in white. This is what we call boot test mode. When you press the button, you'll see the pod go through all of its colors. You can just hold it down to turn it off, and it might go through boot test mode twice. So turn it off twice, and then back on, and you'll be back in your regular podpoi modes. Then you just put your pod back together, make sure the C-ring's properly installed, and put it back in the shell, and you're good to go.